What's going on, Mount Vernon? We are at Momentum Church today with Pastor Sims. Yes, I said Momentum Church, and we have Pastor Sims in front of us. I ran into a post, and he was out in front of Momentum, and he said, Mount Vernon has got talent. At first, I thought he was just making a post, but they actually having an event called Mount Vernon has got talent right here with Momentum Church and Pastor Sims. Please tell me what inspired that.
So basically, a lot of people in this community are doing things on their own, showing their talents, their gifts. I see people on social media posting their rap videos, their poetry, and a lot of people here inside our building have that. And so I wanted to provide an opportunity for the community, Jefferson County, Marion County, different counties around here, to get to see what we have here in Mount Vernon. We have a lot of amazing, talented, and gifted people.
And I think that's true. And I've always thought that something like this would be beneficial to the community. Now, being honest, I didn't think it would come from the church.
Right.
Now, I heard you clearly speak in your message. We're going to have a family-friendly show. How do you control that atmosphere with so much different talents and so much different things that go on?
So what we're going to make sure everybody is aware is that there will be children in the building. We want to do our best to have it a family-friendly show. If we don't do it in Momentum building itself, there will be a little more leniency if we take it to like the theater or a different venue. But we'll ask every person that's coming in kind of to let, what are they going to be doing? And then just kind of reiterate that fact that there will be children present. But I understand there's emotion in poetry, there's emotion in rap, there's emotion in comedy and different things. So we'll just do the best we can. But I'm not here to worry about controlling people and their gifts, right? I'm here to let them be themselves, be expressive. But I think if you respect them, they'll respect you, and we'll be able to work together and do this.
Now, you said 3 rounds, so I'm assuming that means elimination in some form or fashion.
Correct.
So can you break that down and kind of explain how that would work?
Yeah. So everybody, we'll do 3 rounds. First round, everybody will go the first night. That'll probably be our long night. And so what we'll do is we'll have judges coming from different places, so there won't be any bias, if you will. They won't know anybody coming up here. And then after they do their gift or their talent, we'll do all the show, and then we'll have them separate and take a certain amount to the next round. The amount that will go to the second round will depend on how many contestants we have. So we're just kind of waiting to see that feedback on if we're going to have 15 people participate, 20, 30, or however many ever.
Now, can you tell them where they can possibly sign up, how all that work, or do they just kind of show up?
Yeah, so you can sign up, and we actually need you to sign up so we know what categories we have. You can sign up right through our Facebook page, Momentum, Mount Vernon, King City, and just send us a message. And some have already done so. Some have already reached out and signed up, but that's the best way to sign up, and then that way we can give you all the information as we get it.
Okay, now I got a question that I did not put on this sheet, and I didn't put it on there intentionally. Traditional, that word.
Yeah.
What traditional churches look like?
Yeah.
I grew up in what that word means, a traditional church. Right. And as I got older, I didn't like it.
Right.
What you guys propose here and what I've seen online is not traditional. Correct. That's not a bad thing, guys. Not for me.
Right.
Not for a lot of people. People used to seeing a pastor in a robe, suit, whatever the case is. You speak to me a little differently.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure you do to a lot of people. How did you, with lack of other words, how did you get your vibe as a pastor?
So I grew up in a traditional church as well, a Pentecostal church, suit, tie. And one day I just had a conviction. And my conviction was, why am I preaching in a suit and a tie when the people attending my church can't afford a suit and a tie? What am I doing in this community? Like I'm having church, I'm preaching to all these people who are quote unquote saved. I said, but what about all the people that aren't? And so to me, that looks a lot different. When you go fishing, right, you use certain bait to reach certain fish. Well, a lot of times people want catfish. A lot of times people want specific fish. Well, the more fish in the pond is actually bluegill. So your best bet is to fish for bluegill. And guess what? Catfish can still eat what bluegill eat. So if that's just the way I do it, man, I want to become all things to all people, like Paul said, that I might reach one. I leave the 99 for the one. So that's how we do it. Nothing wrong with traditional church.
No, I don't want nobody to think nothing's wrong with traditional church or anything like that. I just know that, watching you guys from afar on the internet and knowing Annette and knowing Natalie and knowing some of the other people that go here, Just watching it from afar, like traditional churches,
Yeah.
to me, my personal opinion,
Yeah.
they've got away from something.
Yeah.
That I don't know what that something is.
Yeah.
It seems to me you are reaching your people in a different way
Yeah.
than a traditional, your traditional pastor. I didn't see him back in the day. I think I first met you at a rally,
Yeah.
at an event. I ain't never seen traditional pastors.
Yeah.
I just haven't. I'm
Yeah.
just being honest.
Yeah.
So what you doing, I applaud you for.
I appreciate
because
that.
it's totally different.
Yeah.
It's I like it.
Yeah.
Me and my wife been trying to find somewhere to go. I don't really talk about religion on
Yeah.
my space like this,
Yeah.
but I felt the need to say
Yeah.
that because I rock with you.
I appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I rock with you.
We're very intentional. You'll see on our monthly stuff, we're in the streets, man. We're out there. We're out there serving, whether it's turkeys, food. We get a bunch of supplies, take it out. We pay for it. We take out toiletries to different places. So we go all over the town. And we try to do that 2 or 3 times a month. And that we really are about the people. Our 4 core values are relationship and recovery are the top 2 out of the 4. And that's our big push here. We want to see people and build relationships with them. I don't care how much money you make, you don't make, what color you are, what color you're not, if you have any clothes or don't. We're here to serve you. That's what Jesus taught us to do.
And I just heard you speak about this word recovery.
Yeah.
You guys have just started the rebound. Well, they're working on the rebound sober house.
Yeah.
Let me ask this first. Is that sober house specifically for Mount Vernon and Jefferson County residents only, or would it be a little broader than that?
So we are kind of working with Vantage Point here in town. It's going to be a female house. And so there's a need. We have 2 female houses in Mount Vernon, 7 men houses right now. So we're going to do our first house as a female house. It probably will be kind of centered around our community just because we are teaming up with them. However, if we have a vacancy and somebody is trying to get their life together, man, we're going to open the door. That's what we're about, trying to help people. So if there's somebody maybe a couple miles away from here that is needing a place and it's safe to come to our house and maybe where their home isn't safe or they're living in a vehicle, we're going to try to take them in.
So when you guys, what was I heard you say it's going to be a lady sober house.
Yes.
What was the initial inspiration behind getting that whole sober house going?
So when we first bought the house, it was to be our warming and cooling center. That's what we wanted to do. On hot days, we open it up for people to come in. But as we have continued to do Celebrate Recovery, our Celebrate Recovery is growing. We had 50 here Tuesday night. We're starting to see a bigger need. And that is once people get out of their in-person treatment, whether it's 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, they need a place to go. If they're truly wanting to change, they don't want to go back to the same environment where there's drugs and alcohol and all kind of things going on. And so once we realize that we have a place to put people that they can live and get their life together, we decided to go that direction. It's a faith-based house, so God will highly be involved in this process because I believe in true recovery, you need to have Jesus helping with the deeper issues and the trauma. And so that's kind of what's going on. We just seen a need and tried to plug it.